The purpose of this bill is to ensure that if the current boundary commission that is reviewing county boundaries across the country decide to annex any particular part of a local authority area and county and move it into another county, that the people that are affected in the area concerned would have a direct say in relation to it. This legislation would provide for a plebiscite to take place in the affected area, and the results of that plebiscite to be legally binding on the Minister for the Environment. As you know, Tánaiste, the Minister for the Environment, Minister Kelly, has set up a review to look at the county boundary between Waterford and Kilkenny, between Carlow and Laois, between Louth and Meath, and between Westmeath and Roscommon. And the people of Roscommon are very annoyed with this particular proposal that's being put forward, not least because they believe that it's undemocratic. The report that is presented to the Minister by the Boundary Review Committee is not legally binding on the Minister. The Minister must take note of it, but he ultimately has the decision under the 1991 Local Government Act. The 2001 Act would force a vote here in the House on that, but that hasn't been enacted. So the people's representatives or the people themselves, other than making public submissions, have no way of expressing their views on this, and my legislation would facilitate that happening. In relation to the proposal to remove 1 in 9 of the population of my county, I am completely opposed to it, as is the vast majority of public representatives and the people of County Roscommon. And it would make County Roscommon the poorest county in Ireland if this section was taken out of it. And it's not that we're talking about moving the town of Monksland into an urban district council in Athlone, because the urban district councils have now been abolished, but we're talking about making it a very small local area in a much bigger municipal district of South Westmeath. So it's not the case that we're bringing like with like together. We're moving it from one county into another. And what really annoys me in relation to this is that it contravenes the proposals set out in the Department of the Environment policy of putting people first, which clearly states that each municipal district should have at its centre an urban area. This urban area in the Athlone Municipal District of County Roscommon is being proposed to be moved into County Westmeath. And interestingly, the Department of the Environment has responded back to Roscommon County Council quite recently, extremely complimentary of the local area plan that has been developed for the Monksland area. In fact, I think it's unique in Ireland, the comments that the department has made in relation to that. And yet another arm of the department is now looking at moving that into County Westmeath. And the state here has signed up to the European Charter of Local Self-Government. It came legally binding here in Ireland on the 1st of September of 2002. And Article 5 of that Charter states, changes in local authority boundaries shall not be made without the prior consultation of the local communities concerned, possibly by means of a referendum where it's permitted by statute. Well, I'm putting forward the legislation here to permit it by statute, and I think the basic requirement that the people of Monksland should have, and the surrounding areas, is to be able to express their opinion by a vote as to whether they want to remain in County Roscommon or be annexed into County Westmeath, and that decision made by the people is legally binding on whoever the Minister for the Environment is. I also want to point out that this initiative that's been taken is actually undermining the close cooperation there is between Roscommon County Council and Westmeath County Council in relation to the RAPID programme, emergency and fire services, road maintenance, planning, water services and transport. And you're actually pulling out the rug from under the cooperation that's taking place. And if the Minister believes there needs to be stronger cooperation, let him provide that through a statutory process rather than taking over one county from the other. The final point that I want to make is that The employers in the area, there's a number of blue-chip employers in the biopharmaceutical area. Monksland is the Midland centre for the biopharmaceutical area, food industry and IT, employing close to 1,000 people, all of whom are unanimously opposed to this particular move. And I would urge you, Taoiseach, to talk with your colleague and Deputy Leader and ask him at this stage, at the 11th hour, to withdraw this proposal rather than proceeding any further with it. Thank you.